welcome back. My name's Bree and I'm a pregnant, working / stay-at-home mama of multiples. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different. Back to where we were. So today I wanted to talk about things that I wished I knew before I started my YouTube channel. So the first thing that I always thought I needed, but I really didn't need it right away, was proper equipment. So you can actually end up using your phone. For me, I have a bit of a different situation right now though. I can only use my iPad because my phone, seeing as how I'm a mom, is completely full. My storage is totally backed up with baby photos up the yin yang. So unfortunately, I am using my iPad. As you go on though, you can definitely upgrade your equipment. So Santa this year is going to be getting me a camera, a tripod, the bigger one, and a handheld tripod, and also a ring light. One thing that you can do if you don't have a ring light or you can't afford it right now is literally just sit in front of a window with natural lighting and record. And always make sure that the window is in front of you, shining the light on you, as opposed to behind you, shining forward, as it won't get the whole picture. The next thing I wanted to bring up and talk about was research. When I first started my channel, my very first video, I didn't know what I was doing. I literally just picked something and did it. I picked up my camera and just called it a day in the life vlog. When you're doing a YouTube channel, you want to find your niche. If you don't know what your niche is right away, that's okay. That's why I chose a day in the life. After that, I started doing more research on YouTube and looked up people that were successful. And I leaned more towards the mommy channels because I myself am a mom and I can relate to that the most. When you're doing your YouTube channel, you also want to make sure that you're going to do something that you love. Don't pick a niche that's going to be boring to you and something that you're not going to put your all into, because if you're not happy and loving what you do, other people aren't going to watch you being happy and loving what you do. Remember, you want to be able to possibly be an inspiration to somebody, or you want to possibly be able to do something or say something in your video that will inspire them to want to do it too. Didn't know anybody else on YouTube, so I found one thing that really helped was reaching out to other mommy channels, because that's what my niche was going to be revolved around in, and messaging them, watching their videos, saying what I liked about their video, and then you become friends. Find people that are also a little bit lower on the board, just like yourself, or people that are just starting out and have only 1 subscriber. Message them, let them know who you are, what you're about, that you've also just started YouTube, and that you'd like to be friends. This way you guys can grow together and experience this whole YouTube journey as friends. So far, I have gained a ton of mommy friends on here that already have their channels, and they're actually super successful already. I've watched their channel, I've watched their videos, I've liked them, I've subscribed and clicked all so I could see whenever they post next, because I'm supporting those moms too. If you want to be supported and you want love your way, you have to show others love too. And find ones that you really enjoy and pick something out of that you could maybe focus on for your niche if you have no ideas. There's also moms that lean over to different things. So for example, there's moms out there that pick the niche of health and fitness, vlogs of their daily life, nutrition, and stick to that. There's lots of different things that you could choose from. I personally have stuck in with mommy lifestyle because I'm going to be recording so many things about my lifestyle. I'm going to be doing morning routines, night routines, outside adventures. I'm also wanting to be talking about postpartum and mental health in the future. There's a ton of stuff that I want to do, and that's awesome to have in your brain. But make sure that you have a little book so you can organize everything from first to last, what you really want to talk about. And write little notes down during the day. If you think of something you're like, oh, I'd really like to put that in my channel, write it down. It's not going to hurt. And if you're a mom and you're like me and have baby brain, sometimes you forget. That's okay. Things happen. That brings me back to being real and transparent on your channel. They're going to be able to see if you're fake and if you're not being yourself. Don't pretend to be somebody that you're not. Be yourself and have fun with it. Don't forget to have fun. This is explaining everything that I wish I would have known before I started my channel. When I first started, my video was a little bit too long for those who didn't know me. I was actually doing research, and this one guy that I found on YouTube was explaining about a sweet spot, a number of minutes that's a sweet spot for your videos. He said the number of the sweet spot was around 6 to 10 minutes. Now, I'm not saying you can't have longer videos, of course, but when you're first starting out, make sure they're a little bit shorter. And you want to also introduce yourself and let people know who you are so they can want to get invested into your channel. If they're just watching random things and you're not saying anything about yourself, they don't know anything about you, so why would they want to invest in your channel, right? My love totally brought me a coffee. Coffee break, woo! Anyways, I needed a little bit of a booster, so I'm good now. Here we go. So there was 2 more things that I did want to talk to you guys about. First one being background noise. If you're gonna be sitting and recording a video and talking to your viewers about something, make sure all the background noise is not with you. So if you have a little one or you have little ones, if you have a partner, maybe they could take them for a few minutes while you do a little bit of filming, or do it when they're napping, or when they're at school, or when it's nighttime even. That's when you can do your editing. Pick a place and a time that's gonna work for you, where the background noise isn't gonna wash you out. Luckily, I'm a bit louder and it's not too crazy, so we're good at the moment. The other thing I did want to tell you guys was when you're uploading your videos to YouTube, make sure that you hit the 16:9. That is the width of the YouTube screen. There's also different kinds of sizes you can choose for other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, things like that. But for this one, I messed up the first video I ever made and I didn't hit 16:9. I had it on a really tiny one. Many apologies for that. I'd like to add is I didn't know how to make thumbnails. So I literally just had a screenshot or a picture from the part of the video that added it automatically when I was uploading it to YouTube, and I didn't know how to make it. So one quick way I just learned how to make a thumbnail is download the app Canva. I actually learned this from another mama on YouTube. And you download Canva, you can scroll over to YouTube thumbnail, and then you can make a thumbnail through there. They have tons of backgrounds, they have tons of text features. There's so many things that you can do with it. So I finally learned how to do that. You can also screenshot, take a picture of yourself now, or something that will intrigue the videos to click. Now don't be clickbait, but make sure that your thumbnail picture is referring to somewhat of your video. Anyways, guys, that is the end of this little video on things that I wish I knew before I started my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video or if you found anything that was helpful, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit all so you can see what I post next. Thanks!